Hi students, this is yet another problem wherein they are asking us to find out the piece rate, Rowan plan, wages under Rowan plan as well as wages under Halsey plan. Let's read the problem. A worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages and 6 hours on a scheme of payment by results. His day rate is 75 paisa for an hour, and they have also given us information about material cost of the product, which is rupees 4, and overheads charges, which is recorded at 150% of the total direct wages. They've asked us to calculate the factory cost of the product under piecework plan, Rowan plan, and Halsey plan. So here we have got to do the working under two parts. First, we'll try to find out what the wages is that is payable to the worker, and then we will find out the factory cost. I hope you remember the first unit of cost accounting, wherein we worked out the factory cost in the cost sheet. And there we have understood that the factory cost comprises of direct material cost, direct labor cost, as well as factory overheads. If there is direct expenses, that also should be added, and then factory overheads or factory expenses is added to it, which is the indirect cost, and all put together gives us the factory cost or the works cost. So this problem is a combination of unit 1 with labor cost. So first we'll try to work out the labor cost, and then we will add up the material cost as well as the overheads to the labor cost, and then get the factory cost. So again, let's read the problem. It says that the worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages and 6 hours on a scheme of payment by result, which means that here they have not directly told us what is the standard time that is allowed by an organization. I mean, they have not specifically stated it is the standard time, and the time taken is also not specifically mentioned. So, here we have got to understand that if the worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages, this is the number of hours that is allowed by an organization, and therefore, this is the standard time. But if the worker is very efficient, the worker is able to complete the job within 6 hours. So in order to get payment by results, the worker that is under incentive scheme, the worker works harder and therefore tries to complete the work within 6 hours. So we'll consider 6 hours to be the time taken by the worker, and 9 hours to be the standard time taken by the worker, and the time rate for the worker is 75 paisa for an hour. So now, having this information, we it is easy for us to calculate the wages under piece rate as well as under Rowan plan as well as under Halsey plan. So standard time is 9 hours, time taken is 6 hours for the worker, the time rate is 75 paise per hour. So let's move on with the working of this problem. Now look at this slide. We'll start with the piece rate calculation first. Now the piece rate formula which you all have is number of units produced into rate per unit. But if you observe in the data given to us, there is no information given regarding the number of units produced. So we are only given information about the number of hours that the worker has worked. So we will take that information and multiply it with the rate per hour. We have been given that he has worked for 6 hours, so we take that as the time taken. Time taken is 6 hours into time rate, which is 0.75. So the earning of the worker is rupees 4.50. Actually, this is the time rate method of calculation of wages and not the piece rate method of calculation of wages. But because of absence of information, we are using the time rate method in place of piece rate wages. Now let's do the calculation as per the Halsey plan and Rowan plan. I hope you have understood the piece rate method of calculation of wages. Let's find out how the working will be done under Halsey and Rowan plans. Here, if you observe, I have again simplified the problem and stated it separately, that the standard time is 9 hours, time taken is 6 hours, time rate is 75 paise per hour, and the time saved. Now, this by now you are all conversant with this formula for calculation of time saved. It is standard time minus time taken. So 9 hours, if 9 hours is the standard time and 6 hours is the time taken, then the time saved is 9 hours minus 6 hours, which is 3 hours. So using the formula under Halsey plan, calculation of wages is equal to time taken into time rate plus 50% of time saved into time rate. So time taken is 6 hours, multiplied it by time rate 0.75 plus 50% of time saved. Time saved is 3 hours, which we calculated just now, into time rate, which is 0.75. So doing the mathematical calculation, we get the answer as rupees 5.62. So this is the earning of the worker under Halsey plan. The wages that is paid to the worker is rupees 5.62. Under Rowan plan, we use the formula time taken into time rate plus time saved divided by standard time, the whole of that multiplied into time taken into time rate. Again, you have the data above on the top portion of the slide, which says time taken is 6 hours. So I'm just putting the figures in the appropriate places. 6 hours into 0.75 plus time saved is 3 hours. 3 divided by 9, 9 is the standard time, into time taken 6 hours into time rate, which is 0.75. So again we work it out using a calculator. This gives us the answer as rupees 6. So you can observe here that under Halsey plan, this worker earns rupees 5.62 rupees, whereas under Rowan plan with the same data, he earns rupees 6. So piece rate, he is earning rupees 4.50, and under the Halsey plan he's earning 5.62. Under Owen plan he's earning rupees 6. I wish to remind you here once again that though they have asked us to work out piece rate system of wages, it is impossible to work out the problem because number of units produced is not given to us. So we have in fact followed the time rate system of calculation, because both information relating to time taken is given to us, as well as the information relating to time rate is also given to us. So essentially this is a time rate method of calculation of wages. So now we have the answer about the wages under all the three methods of labor remuneration. Halsey plan 5.62 rupees, Rowan plan rupees 6, and under piece rate it is rupees 4.50. Now that we have calculated the wages under all these methods of labor remuneration, the next step would be to calculate the factory cost. As I told you in the beginning of this video, that we have understood how to calculate the factory cost in the first unit of this subject of cost accounting, wherein we add up the direct material cost with the direct labor cost, and direct expenses is added up, and factory overheads, which is an indirect expense relating to factory, all this is added up, and this results in the factory cost or the works cost. So let's calculate the factory cost that will be incurred by the organization at three different labor rates, labor methods of remuneration. Let us find out how it is done. So here in this slide, I have put up the formula for getting the factory cost, which is material cost plus direct labor cost plus factory overhead. Since direct expenses is not given in this problem, I have not included that. But if had it been there, we should have added that also to get the factory cost. So if direct expenses was there, the formula would have been direct material cost plus direct labor cost plus direct expenses plus factory overheads to get the factory cost. So direct materials is given to us in the problem. They have mentioned it is 4 rupees. So I have put 4 rupees under all the three different methods of labor remuneration. So that remains constant and same for all methods of labor remuneration. Direct labor is what we worked out under all the three different methods. Under piece rate or time rate, you remember we got 4 rupees 50 paise. Under Halsey plan, we got rupees 5.62, and under Rowan plan, we got rupees 6. Now, in the problem, it has been mentioned that factory overheads is 150% of direct labor. For those of you who don't remember this information, let's go back to that slide which gives us this information. So, going to the problem, now have a look over here. Here it is clearly mentioned that material cost is 4 rupees. Overheads are recorded at 150% of the total direct wages. So we need to calculate. We already know the wages under each of the three methods. Now we calculate overheads at 150% of that remuneration. So going back to the last slide. So I've calculated factory overheads on 150% of direct labor. So 150% of 4 rupee 50 paisa, as in the case of piece rate, will give you 6.75. 150% of 5.62, which is shown under Halsey plan, will give you 8.43, and 150% of 6 rupees as shown under Rowan plan will give you 9 rupees. Now if you add up all these variables together, all these factors of production together, you get the factory cost under piece rate or time rate to be rupees 15.25. The factory cost under Halsey plan is 18.05, and the factory cost under Rowan plan is rupees 19. So I hope you have understood this problem, in which we have not only calculated the labor remuneration under three methods, that is piece rate, Halsey plan, and Rowan plan. We have also understood how to calculate the factory cost by combining what we studied in Unit 1 of cost accounting. So please be flexible enough to incorporate all that you have studied previously while working out problems, and hope you're going to ask me your doubts and queries regarding any issues that you have in the problem. Before I wind up this video, I would again like to remind you about two things. One is that here they have not explicitly stated in this problem that the standard time is 9 hours and that the time taken is 6 hours. This is for us to understand, because the worker is taking 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages, so that would be the number of hours, that is the standard time, and 6 hours provided he is working efficiently, so he is entitled to the time that he takes to complete the job by being an efficient worker is 6 hours. So to earn the incentive, he will take only 6 hours, and that is why we consider 6 hours to be the time taken. So many a times information may not be given directly to you, but you have to understand it and accordingly put it in your formula. And for Halsey as well as Rowan plan, the important data that you need is information about standard time, information about time taken, and the time rate. So also it is applicable in the case of time rate system. Thank you for your patient listening.